I know that we're here in Akiti State holding up the fort, and you're in England, but we're doing wonderful here. We have our 12 disciples here, the 12 wonderful, wonderful lecturers, and what we're doing this week is we're preparing them so they'll be ready to teach the students properly with all the tools that we have. This is one of our final days here, and we're giving all of the teachers an opportunity to actually give a little sample lecture, and then we're doing some critiquing of that lecture. We also made a detailed schedule, hour for hour, for the next 2 weeks of what each one of these teachers are going to be teaching for the 300 students that are going to be in the classroom. We also made a detailed list of all the responsibilities of who's in charge of the videotapes, who's in charge of the Skype presentation, who's in charge of the registration room, who's in charge of the feedback room, all of these items. So rather than review and change our schedule right now, what I'm going to do right now is continue with a little my critiquing of what's been happening today. And hopefully you'll see, because we have so much to do, and it was wonderful. We were all here till 6 o'clock last night. We came in nice and early today, and who knows how long we're going to be here tonight. But I wanted to continue the lecture today, and I wanted to make a few comments to everybody. As we all know, when we're lecturing in front of 20 people, it's different than lecturing in front of 300 people. And when you're lecturing in front of 20 people, everybody here, I noticed, you were walking around, and you were also turning your back a little bit and then talking forward. Well, if you're in a little classroom like this, the voice and the sound doesn't change that much when I turn around. But when you're looking forward and 300 people in the room, you have to always keep your head forward. It's like an actor on stage. You can make it seem like you're turning around, but not turn around. Always keep your head forward. Always speak slower, not faster. And always speak clear and concise to everybody in the room. Now, specifically, right now we're using mind maps on this screen, which is an advanced form. As everybody here knows very well, it's an advanced form of PowerPoint. However, a few comments I want to make is when you are making your presentation, it would be nice, remember right here is very easy because I have the computer here and I can adjust it myself. When we're going to be in the big room, the computer may be way over there near the LCD projector and you're not going to be able to make those changes. So everybody here, I know we have their name next to a presentation, but find a buddy, find a friend, because the truth is that person should be operating the computer. So when, and why don't you be my buddy and friend now, you take this right now, stand right, point to this, and you can be my arm. So click off that, you click off this. Now we have a center stage. So we start off with, and I would be talking, just like she was talking before, we have, and I can point to types, internet security, Windows-related information, and browser-related information. Now, if I don't know what the backup of this is, I don't have to click on it because, as everybody here knows, we already gave you meeting with your coordinator here, and he's going to have this. You can make copies of it also, but this way I know what's over there. So without you clicking at it, I can always say, under Internet Security, there are 2 items. There are firewalls and browse at your own risk. So you click on this, and you know once I say that, you click on that, and you move the screen over. You see what I mean? Now you're going to move the screen over. You're going to click this one off and click this one off. All right, click this off and click this off. There you go. And click, make them smaller, right. Click them small. This is how we work together. You can click this guy off. Okay, so this way you're able to work together in such a way that you'll know exactly what I'm saying, and then once I say it, you can do it. So for example, you can click this guy off right here. So just by me saying that, lo and behold, it's up there. It makes it nice, clear, and concise. It's working together. And then what are the firewalls? Software. Click on the software firewall. Software firewalls is a lot less cost effective. It doesn't cost as much as the hardware. Hardware is more expensive. Software is a little cheaper. Okay? moderate performance. Software doesn't work as well. Every word up here, what we want to do is we want to also elaborate and explain it a little more. Make it your own. You want to make all of this our own. And then you can quickly move over. It's like using a smartboard right now. You see, I'm using a smartboard. You're my smartboard, right? That's exactly what we're doing over here. Except this is a low-tech smartboard, but working just as effective. And remember, when we do the Skype, because we're going to be talking to you, and I have people talking from all over the world going to be talking and assisting in the presentation, you're going to have this on the screen also. And somebody's going to be operating the computer as such. But Windows-related network information, you can click on that, and then move it over. You'll be the one moving it over, and it's working together. And then you can go to protocol. You can click on protocol. When we click on that, watch what happens. Look at that. That's what comes right up. This is how it makes it easier for the presenter and easier for everybody to understand. But you got to find a buddy, right? You help your person do good, they'll help you do good, right? How are we doing? Any questions? I want everybody to smile. Look to the camera and say, hello, we miss you. Wave hello. Oh, the camera is there. The video, we miss you. We miss you. Kingsley, say hello, we miss you. We miss you. Hello, we miss you. We hope to see you soon. We love you. God bless you.